Is Miraidon good again? You guys can be the judge of that, because in today's video we were playing Miraidon on Pokemon TCG Live. The deck hasn't changed much, but we did get 2 new cards in Black Bolt and White Flare, so let's check out the deck list and talk about the 2 cards. First is going to be Electric. We're going to be using it only for the ability, which states once during your turn, you may attach a basic Lightning Energy card from your discard pile to one of your bench Pokemon. This ability is really good if we didn't hit our Electric Generator, and I guess if you really need to, it can be a decent 1-price attacker. For 2 Lightning Energy and 1 colorless, it does 50 damage. And lastly, the second new card is Zekrom EX, which will mainly be using the second attack. For 2 Lightning Energy and 1 colorless, it does 130 damage, but the attack does 50 more damage for each prize card your opponent has taken, but it also does 30 damage to itself. So basically it's a really good late game attacker. So with the addition of these 2 cards, I think Miraidon can be a decent deck again. But like I said, it's up to you guys to decide, so let's get on to the gameplay. Before we jump into the gameplay though, if you guys are new here, hi, my name is Win, also known as Royal Illis. We do a lot of Pokemon TCG content here on this channel, so if you're not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button.
Jumping into our first game here, I hope we win the coin flip for this deck. It's Miraidon. Miraidon usually wants to go second, except for that one format where people wanted to go first, just so that we can attach the energy in case you whiff. But I still believe going second might be the better option. I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments. What do you guys think? But it looks like we have to go first this game since we lost the coin flip. Let's see. Not the best hand. Yeah, we're going first, so I think I'll just put Miraidon because I kind of want to bundle just in case we can hit. Oh, we're going against Charizard deck, so definitely gonna get out Iron Hands here, and then our little Tynamo that evolves into the Electric, which is pretty nice to have again. It's used to be the Flaffle in Sword and Shield era, if you guys don't know. Now I'm just gonna end my turn. Charizard is kind of a hard matchup for us just because it takes a little bit until our Zekrom EX can finally do can one-shot them. But our game plan is to just attack with Iron Hands EX. And since we do have the Bravery Charm in our hand, that's not too bad either. Okay, pretty simple Zard. Hoping it's just basic Zard, or is it gonna be Dragon Bolt? It's Zard with Tepeg. Oh, that's the new stage 2 that lets you accelerate as much fire energy as you want, I believe, per turn. Interesting build. I feel like when it's a new format, a lot of people are testing out different decks on the ladder, so we do get to kind of see how the deck works or how it doesn't work. We'll see. All right, we just need. I'm gonna definitely. Okay, I'm gonna Miraidon first. So then out my deck, I think get the Zeraora just in case I ever put down Fez. I feel like Zeraora is a really good attacker for Fez, but I think maybe I'll just put the hands in the Zekrom here. Maybe we can do it would probably be 2 hands and then finish off with Zekrom. Yeah, let's do the generator and the air balloon to retreat for free here. Hopefully we just need to hit 2 energies, and we did hit the 2 energy, therefore we can amp this lonely Charmander. And with the charm, the Zard can knock us out unless somehow they have jamming tower. So we're gonna retreat here, and then we're manually attach. Then we have bundle for next turn plus research, since our hand is somewhat kind of dead. Okay. Thank you very much for 2 prize. Lonely Charmander went bye-bye. Okay, this is good. So we can research into the Electric. We can accelerate some more energy as well. We want to have energy in the discard pile. It's kind of sad that we did prize our other Tynamo, because if you can set up 2 Electric, then you can basically attack everything. Ooh, Max Rod and a Charizard EX, like the 151 one. They're definitely cooking with this deck for sure. I guess it's just to have a fire attacker. Okay, so they do have Fez, so we could bring out our Zeraora here for just to trade off the 1 prize. But I don't think they're gonna knock out my Iron Hands. Okay, so they're finally summoning their Zard, which means they're doing 240. Wait, they haven't Fez yet. Maybe they run Jamming Tower. Ooh, they got the counter catcher. Maybe they're gonna just knock out my Zekrom here. They're afraid of the Zekrom, but we can always super ride it back in. I guess it's kind of a mistake that I put it down so early, because it's so easy for them to knock it out. All right, so they did take the first, or the next 2 prizes. So we're even right now. We gotta make sure we catch up. So let's bring this up because it's free retreat. See what we have in our hand. We do have researches. I'm gonna put the bundle, and then let's see what they bring up. Because if they bring up Fez, we can just attack with Miraidon. And if they bring out a 1 prizer, we'll attack with Iron Hands. Yeah, okay, so it looks like we're gonna attack with Miraidon here. Let's research. Hopefully we hit. Okay, we hit the Ultra Ball. I just realized we can't. I don't have a second Tynamo. We need to hit a Electric Generator. So I'm gonna get the Electric here, so we can use the Dynamotor's ability. Oh wait, I can't even retreat it because I have Air Balloon on the thing. Okay, I need the Electric Generator. Okay, there's the Electric Generator. Hopefully we just hit. Can we hit? We do not hit the Electric Generator. Very unfortunate play. Yeah, I'm just gonna retreat to my Iron Hands here. I think I'll just arm press since might have been misplayed by me. Yeah, because I thought we need the Electric Generator regardless. I thought we had 2 electric, but let's just amp. Kind of forces them to, I guess, retreat, waste the energy. Okay, they're retreating. They still can't knock us out though. That's a good thing. Even though we misplay a little bit, they can't one-shot this Iron Hands unless they have a boss. Okay. I don't know why they put that Charmander down. I think my gameplay is to boss up that lonely Charmander that they just put down, or even the second evolution of T-Pig, Pig Knight, I think it's called. And then we finish off with Miraidon. We do have research too, so we have a little bit of everything. I think we just boss up the Charmander here. We have no energy in this card, so we can Ultra Ball here. So that way we can use the Dynamotor's ability. We can get out Zeraora if we need. Or we can get Mew so we can draw more. But then Zard can just one-shot us. There. I think we set up a checkmate situation here. Because we can accelerate energy into the Zeraora and the Electric. And then next turn I just need attachment plus the Dino Motor from either Miraidon or Zeraora. But we do need to hit either Prime Catcher or we just attack with Zeraora if they decide to knock out a 2-prizer. And we have another boss anyway. So pretty good hand. I mean, we could get Iono here. They have 8 cards in their hand. Okay, so we can't amp that. But our Iron Hands is going down anyways, unless they decide not to kill it. Okay, they're just knocking it out. So we just win here. There's so many lines that we can do. Well, I guess there's 2 lines where we attack with Miraidon by bossing, or we just attack with Zeraora. But I'm just gonna do the simple way by just attaching and then bossing up a Fez that is already damaged. Even though it's not, even if it's not damaged, we still knock it out because we do 220. And just like that, we took 6 prizes. And that is GG to our opponent.
Before we move on to the next game, I just want to give a big thank you to my channel members. You guys mean the world to me. You guys are so awesome. Thank you guys so much for supporting me. If you want to become a channel member and get some extra perks, make sure you click on the join button right down here below.
Jumping on to our second game here, guys. If you guys are still watching, make sure you hit that like button. I appreciate you guys. It really does help out the YouTube algorithm, get me more views, more subscribers. We're trying to hit 100,000 sub eventually. It's a long goal, but it will happen one day. All right. We have Latias. We're probably just going to put that down. Free retreat is always nice. They have a Gimmigo, and we have to go first again. So I think I might just attach and pass. I don't want to Ultra Ball. I could Ultra Ball, actually. And then we just Iono next turn. We can Ultra Ball to get out Miraidon. Oh, we can Squawk. I forgot about Squawk. Fresh new hand. Why not? They have Dango. We want to Iron Hand them next turn as fast as we can, and we don't have it. So we just Nest Ball for Miraidon here. And then we're going to probably get out our little fishy, our little Tynamo. And looks like we prize the other one. Why do we keep prizing one? They do have Fez, but I don't think we need to put down the Zeraora yet. And that's all we could do for now. Next time we do have Ultra Ball, so we get Electric out pretty quickly. So we should be able to amp them next turn. Okay, so they have their body popping. The Gimmigles, I wonder, maybe they don't have a Nest Ball to get out. New card. Genesect EX. If you guys are looking for a Goldango deck list, I do have a video up on my channel. I think it's the video before this video, I believe. If not, just go on my channel. It's probably the first thing you'll see. Oh, they're running TM Evo. The Genesect build, we kind of just we prefer to go first now and just not TM Evo, just because Jellicent is in the meta where we can't use tools. Okay, so they got their 2 Dangos out. Pretty scary since it's kind of hard for us to one-shot a Dango. But we should be able to take the first 2 prizes here. Okay, I'm gonna Ultra Ball. Kind of want to save the boss. Ball and get out our electric here. I think I might just have to research in this hand, or I can Arven for I can Arven for electric generator here, plus just any tool. We still have Prime Catcher for next turn if they don't happen to evolve that Gimmigo. Let me thin out the deck a little more. I think now might be a good time to bring out Zekrom, because if they don't knock out my Iron Hands EX, then if they don't knock out my Iron Hands EX and they don't evolve that Gimmigo on the bench, we can just knock it out for another 2 prizes. And then we hit our electric generator, which is pretty good. And then we have electric to use Dino Motor. We can attach a light energy from the discard pile once per turn to a Pokemon on the bench. So now we can amp you very much for 2. But knowing Goldango, our Iron Hands is definitely going bye-bye next turn. All they need is 1 Arven and they can get Energy Search Pro out. Okay, our hand's not too bad. If they take this, we can do 230. So we still can't one-shot with the Zekrom. Oh no, they're gonna Ultra Ball for another Goldango. We can't amp them anymore. I guess it doesn't matter. I think our Iron Hands is going down regardless. Oh, they're getting Fez. Fez is 210 HP. Our Zeraora can knock that out. Our Miraidon can knock that out. Very interesting. Maybe they're just digging for that Energy Search Pro. They have so much draw power though. I love Gholdengo as a deck. Yep, there's all the draw. Oh, and the Energy Search Pro is already in their hand. Yeah, they can definitely knock out my Iron Hands here. Alright, our gameplay next turn is definitely to target that Fez. Because we cannot knock out Gholdengo. We're going to save Zekrom for the very end. The Jamming Tower. Oh. So they only need 5 energy instead of 6. And they save 1 energy. Oh, they're deciding to use all 6. Maybe they're just scared I'm going to Iono. So they want to have, since they already use Energy Search Pro, you want to make sure you have energy in the discard pile just to use their superior energy retrieval. Okay, we have boss. I think I'm going to attach to Miraidon. Hopefully we hit. Okay. I think I messed up there by attaching to Miraidon. I thought I was going to hit Prime Catcher, but I didn't. I think I should Miraidon here. Miraidon Tandem Unit's ability to get the 0. Yeah, I messed up by attaching there for sure. Now I can't. Oh wait, we hit the Electric Generator anyways. I messed up there for sure though. I shouldn't have manually attached to the Miraidon EX. But we are saved by the Electric Generator. But I definitely misplayed there. Okay. Shout out to Electric Generator for actually hitting. We can do 210 to 1 Pokemon on the bench, which is the Fez. Now it kind of forces them to either boss up something or take a 1 prizer. And then if they do decide to boss and take a 2 prizer, our Zekrom should be able to knock out a Gholdengo in 1 shot. Which I feel like it's the move to just knock out the Zekrom, because that nothing else can really 1-shot a Gholdengo. No, they're bringing back Fez. We don't even need Zekrom. Yeah, as long as that Fez is there, we have Arven to get Prime Catcher, unless they decide to Iono us, which I don't think so since they already Fez. But they still got plenty of draw power. They just used 1 dingo and there's 2 left. Yeah, there's no way they're Ionoing if they're already drawing. And I'm surprised they don't have Genesect in their build. This must be just like a basic Dango with no Genesect build. Straight Dango, as I guess the name would be. Okay, yeah, the superior energy is coming down, which means definitely no Ionos played. Does he have Counter Catcher? Oh wait, that's a Dreepy. So they're playing with Dragapult, which is still a viable option, of course. There's more ways to play Dangle now. I feel like they should have a boss. Yeah, there it is. Because with that many cards in hand, they don't have a boss. Okay, yeah, they're killing their Zekrom is correct here. But as long as we hit our Electric Generator, actually it doesn't even matter. We can just Electric using Dino Motors to put one of the energy in the discard pile into Miraidon EX. And then attach for turn. And then we get Arven to get Prime Catcher to knock out that Fez. We don't need our Zekrom. But we can always, we can still Arven for Super Rod if we really wanted to attack with Zekrom. But I think Zekrom just plays a big threat. But the safest move is to attack with Miraidon for sure. Alright, we're down to our last 2 prizes. Oh, and we hit the Super Rod anyways. Let me just Arven to make sure we have the Prime Catcher, which we did look at earlier. Then we use Electric's Dino Motors ability to put a basic energy to Miraidon, attach for turn. And then we just Prime Catcher up that Fez, and that is basically GG. And our opponent realized that, and that is GG to them.
That is it for this video. If you want to check out older Miraidon gameplay, make sure you guys check out this video right here. If not, check out my other video right here. And if you're not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Whoosh.